Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
And we are live officially. We are caught in the midst of sharing this shit out here, but this is another good one. Another chapter, iteration, segment of the Who's Man series of the NotYamanz podcast movement, whatever you want to call it, blog, all the it is. We are out here. It's me and always the loved, the extra love, the reckless, the love, reckless. Today we got two dope artists. One of them you've seen here before because we love her here. We got 1 a.m. and we got Angel in the building today.
We're shaking.
Is this
the Cypher Killer himself?
Yes. Angel, the Cypher Killer.
Better recognize.
No fact. Hey, ciphers are important, man. I feel like the double XL try to kill the culture of the cipher.
Okay, I can't say that. I
feel like they did because people just like slack, and people think it's okay to slack in ciphers now. And I feel like ciphers you're supposed to act the fuck up. You're supposed to be better than everyone in the cipher. Like that's the mentality.
Well, you got to see where they started at. It was a who's who. Like you had Joel Ortiz, Cricket Eye, Kendrick.
No. At first they had it right, but I'm saying recently, like as of the last 5-6 years, you know.
Well, double XL ain't the source, so it's changing with the current climate of the culture. Unfortunately, they're just giving us who the kids want to see.
I know, but that defeats that. Like a cipher was more so. I mean, it was who you wanted to see, but everybody. It wasn't just like I wasn't gonna check out a cipher to be like, oh, I just want to see my favorite rapper. I want to see my favorite rapper against your favorite rapper to make your favorite rapper.
Very true.
Yeah. You know, but. I mean, I'm old school. I mean, so I'll take it. But I miss like when people were like, oh, I'm going to go cipher. I'm going to go crazy. Or like even freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go crazy.
Yeah, like the old days. But nowadays with social media, people trying to get clout. I just want to be on a platform that's popular. I don't have to go hard on this shit. I'm here. You saw me. No.
I'm going to spit like my entire first song on my EP lyrics. Royce did that. Highly pissed me off. Shit. Went on Sway.
But it was amazing. No, not Sway. It was on LA Leakers.
Yeah,
the 100th freestyle. Royce bodied it, but at the same time,
it's the verse. We have it. It's on wax. You know,
you do this, bro. Like, are you at a stage where you feel like, okay, I ain't got to do this, so I can give you exclusive verses no more, or let me just show you what you're going to get when you get here.
Back.
One of my favorite bars in life is on that fucking freestyle. But I want a Superman. My Superman living crypto with these cans. Like that is fire. The Superman the cans fucking bar is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, fucking it's Royce is a problem. Like Royce is a monster, bro. He's
top 5 better alive.
He wants to be right now, you know.
Yeah. Sober. Actually, let me specify. Sober Royce is an absolute.
There we go.
I don't know. Because Drunk Royce gave us the Bombs Over Baghdad freestyle.
Okay.
And that was
Book Ryan is the shit, though.
Book Ryan is great, but
fantastic. That's my favorite.
Bar Exam 3 is hands down my favorite Royce project. And that was I'm down 2 bottles of Patron Royce.
That's true. That was like hammered Royce. But Booker Ryan to me was his most like complete, you know, like his mecca. Like everybody will love like, you know, Illmatic and shit. But like for me, it's like Godson and like Life is Good are complete to me. Like more complete.
That's our era. If you look at it, same thing with Hove. Everyone wants to go to Blueprint to Hove. I'm more Black Album Hove. Like same with Royce.
Fucking Hove.
No, definitely not. I do not want to argue with my sister at all. I don't want to do that.
No comment.
But, hey, before I gave y'all the weakest intro. Y'all can introduce yourselves for the people checking it out and all that stuff. Let people know who y'all are and what y'all do and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies first.
Okay, thank you. I am 1 a.m. I'm an independent female artist from Gilroy, California. And I got my bro right here.
Yes, it's Angel, the Cypher Killer, a.k.a. Penn Carson, a.k.a. John Fraud Van Scam, a.k.a. Swaggy Davis Jr. What's popping?
Love that. That's what I want rappers to do when I say to introduce yourself. That's what I want. You gotta have at least 7 names on deck.
Oh, it's a bunch more. I just didn't want to take up all your time.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing else to do.
Just thinking names.
Random names.
Oh, I can keep going. I definitely Scam Carson, Johnny, Aso the Ghost, Young Grimy.
Let them know they need to hear it.
Young Cow Tipper. What? Like, we can keep going.
Nikita on her ass.
But yeah, so I would like to know. So, what's the correlation? What's the link? I know everybody knows Reckless and stuff like that, but how about you two? Like, what's the history? What's the story?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm gonna into that question.
Because just like the album, it's 2 different sides.
I've only met you in person, right? Like, I met him at Art Boutique when I was doing, I think it was an open mic, right? Yeah, it was an open mic, and I was practicing in like the front room because I was hella nervous. So I was just practicing, and then he came up to me and introduced himself, and then after that we just kept in contact, and I don't know. Eventually, we just.
See, that's her version. Yeah,
that's my version.
So
I got like Dory syndrome, so I'm like trying to remember. That's what I remember.
So I've been going to that open mic every week for maybe a month and a half, 2 months. When my first group signed a deal, we announced it on that stage. Like, that open mic was home. I went there and I saw her practicing with Ray. I think he was with Ray at that time.
Yeah,
in the front.
In the front, I was by myself though. No, I'm pretty sure.
No, it was you and Ray, because you was doing your thing and he was holding the phone.
Oh, okay.
And it fucked me up because
sorry, Ray.
I know who she was from her music because I try to stay tapped in with anything that come out. That's always my go-to. Yeah. I like observing the culture, even if I'm not a part of it at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know who you are. And her voice sounded bigger than who she was. So when I met her in person, it threw me off. And before my set, I got a call that my brother got killed in New York. Oh. And her peoples, her now husband, Ray, they all showed me so much love during that time. I did my set. I was stumbling through my set because I was fucked up. I changed my whole set last minute because I was supposed to do 3 songs for my solo joint, but I wanted to do 3 songs that my brother loved those verses.
Yeah.
And after I got off stage, her husband actually reached out. I was like, yeah, come sit with us, bro. Like, ever since then, I've been trying to stay tapped in with everything she's been doing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then she hit me to do a song. No, I did your bars challenge thing.
Yeah, I'm all bars challenge.
I did that. And from there, we just stayed tapped in and decided, yo, let's do a record. We did a record, which ended up being 3 records on her project, all of which you gave a fire to. So thank you for that. And just performing those records at certain shows and seeing how people vibe with us as a unit, we said, you know what? Let's capitalize. Even if it's not for monetary gain, we know we're going to push each other's pen.
Yeah.
So we decided to do a project. And apparently now we're actually a group. So that's a thing.
That's new.
No, but that's dope. I mean, that's the whole like concept of teams and just working with people. Like you only get better if you're working with people that want to see you get better, but also want to get better themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. Like, that's a dope origin story for sure. And that also, just for me, I'm a big fan of the whole in-person thing and actually going to fucking shows. And even if you're an artist, not being a dickhead and leaving after your set, like actually going shows and shit like that wouldn't like, it's hard to have that happen online. Like there's stories of it, but it's hard to have like a real genuine moment that you next thing you know, y'all been cool for years. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's the point of the culture. That's the shit that people forget. Like, that was hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's, oh shit, I'm from here and you're from here, or I've never seen you before, but our lives are kind of the same. We got shit in common. Like, let's link.
Yeah, definitely. Right. And you guys have a name for your group?
So we've been struggling with that for a minute. And we decided, so I did an interview for her podcast series, the Breakaway Artists Society, and we decided, that would just be the perfect name for what we're doing. We can add people, we can take people away, but at the end of the day, it's the core. I was the first person she interviewed for that. So it just made the most sense. Let's just go with that. BAS. It could have been under my label, 4 Pillars. It could have been some random shit that she decided to do. Nah, fuck that. It's Breakaway Artists Society.
Yeah.
I don't want to do nothing mainstream at all. I shy away from this shit. I believe what Currency has been saying all this time: sell music, or don't sell music, sell merch. I've been a part of that.
Yeah.
Why not do something where I can be free with someone who pushes my pen to that level? And why not let it be under the banner that made me say, yo, let's do this?
Yeah.
I've done 3 interviews in my life. I've had offers to do multiple interviews and I turned them down. One with Reckless, one with 1 AM, and this. I don't step outside like that. If I do step outside, why not be under the banner that my sister made me feel comfortable in being in?
Yeah. No, that's fire, man. That's hey, and that's real shit like that. Hey, that's the one thing with music. Like, you're in control of your narrative. You're in control. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't realize that. They're chasing something that they feel like they got to change for. They got to do this and that for. But it's like, yo, at the end of the day, like, it's your music. You need it to stay your music. You have to keep it your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the dream. To be able to do all those things and keep it your music. And honestly, that Currency shit, like sell merch, is real, because fucking then that doesn't stain the music.
Right.
Then you're not that artist who's chasing that one, hit that you just so happen to get in the studio with someone with that radio ear, and they're like, oh, I know a few people, and now you got to play that shit for the rest of your life. And you probably hate the fucking song. Like Joe Budden, Pump It Up. You know that motherfucker hates that song.
No. I will not tolerate no Joe slander when it comes to his music.
We were just talking about Joe Budden.
Joe Budden fan.
I will not. New music 2 through 4.5 classics. I would never talk. Pump It Up. Even then, Pump It Up still had bars in there.
Pump It Up was dope, but I feel like to like categorize, to put that as his like identifying thing is a disrespect to Joe.
It sucks so much.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it hurts my
like,
soul.
oh, Pump It Up guy. It's like, come on.
Have you not heard Black Cloud? Have you not heard So Amazing? Have you not heard Short Summer? Like, come on, man.
House, man. That's so many.
Yeah, it hurts. Like, it hurts me as a Joe Budden fan. It hurts me. I'm like, come on, don't make him like, don't bring him down to just that. Like, don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt because I know we got a good vibe going. First and foremost, what I've been wanting to say to you, John, for the mad long, you're not going to get away with. I'm watching all y'all interviews. Not one person mentioned where that soundbite, the Class X soundbite, come from.
Oh, the
come on, man. Not Dexter Pendergrass and Blade Brown. What are you doing?
No, that's been our sound clip since we started.
And it bothers me because nobody mentioned, like, that's a classic movie. We know Kid and Play House Party. We don't know Kid and Play Class Act with a nasty red truck. Oh, man. Secondly, and I completely forgot what I was about to say, so I'm about to make some bullshit up. Y'all platform, man, like y'all doing something that needs to be done. I really appreciate what y'all doing. I really wanted to get that out the way. I really appreciate what y'all been doing. It's a lot of underground artists that's fire that don't get the shine that they deserve.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of trash motherfuckers that's garbage and don't get the flames they deserve. and y'all hold it the fuck down. I appreciate it, man.
Like that, bro. And it's like, that's the thing. Like what I always tell a lot of people, because like, obviously if people see me, oh, this music's this, or what's y'all credentials and shit like that. It's like, yo, I've been in music my whole life. Like, my credentials is I'm a student to the game, and fuck it. I've been making music. You can judge it all you want, but I'm here because I love hip hop. Like, I love the game. That's it. Like, all the good, the bad, the fuckery, I am here for it. So it's like, that's why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Then, like, I hate when people, yo, what are your credentials? I'm a hip hop fan. Hip hop is music by the people for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As long as I love the culture, my credentials is masterclass.
That's it. And that was
crazy to be corporate and shit. Like, oh, you're part of this.
Yeah. That's the thing. When we first came out, a lot of people were throwing names at us. Like, they would try to compare us to, like, what's like some Adam 22 shit or some, Fantano bullshit. And I'm like, no. I'm like, we're literally
horrible examples.
We're the anti that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, we're the anti that because last I checked, I didn't charge somebody $200 to just play a song for them and just be like, it's okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't do that. I'm not a vulture. I'm not over here trying to do this. I'm literally trying to tell artists whether they're whack or if it's fire to me and the dudes with me. That's it. You know,
that's it. It's what we think. Y'all more along the lines of who I fuck with, Lost in Vegas. They will tell you if you're garbage, and no matter how big you are.
You need that. I don't care how far, like, you need that. You could be the most dope artist ever or the worst artist ever. You need to be told the truth, period. Like, you need it. You need it because artists should always, like, you should never be comfortable. You should never be like, oh, get better. I don't try this shit. I don't need, like, no, you should always be uncomfortable. Like, music is never going to stop changing.
Man.
Very
true. It goes full circle. Look at it now. We got all the Lils running around. Lil Baby's dope. I would not take nothing away from Lil Baby because actual bar for bar, he's saying some shit. How can you be my op if you ain't shooting me on sight? That's fire to me.
Yeah, he cooks in a very melodic way, and people just take it away from him because he's melodic. But he cooks. He be cooking. Like on features, he be going crazy, and people just sleep on it because like, oh, another auto tune, motherfucker. It was like,
listen to what he's saying. He going off.
He not
at the same time. I'm 31. I'm past my rap age prime.
Yeah, the rap age prime. Yeah,
but look at Griselda. Lloyd Banks dropped one of the best albums of the year last year. It's a lane for people like me.
Chains. Look at, you know what I'm saying, Griselda. Look at 2 Chainz. Look at all these motherfuckers still out here going crazy.
Oh, Chainz is my top 10, hands down. 2 Chainz is definitely my top 10. He be saying some shit.
Hold on, list.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't come outside much, so now that I'm outside talking to people, it's all going at rapid pace. My brain worked different. I'm apologizing. So
we're maneuvering around. You know,
let's go. We're 20 minutes in. Let's go.
Artists that you can't compare to other artists. 2 Chainz is absolutely and unapologetically himself. Like his style, the way he structures his bars, his punchlines. That's it.
My man said, "I'm drunk and high." At the same time, drinking champagne on the airplane. That's fire to me.
What if you have that to the coupe the color of mayonnaise? He's the fucking truth.
Yeah, it's fucking money tall like Jordan. Come on.
Man, they're all punches.
When I met 1AM, we actually had an argument about 2 Chainz. She fucking hated 2 Chainz. She said he was the wackest motherfucker ever.
Me too.
What the fuck? Hey, man, she don't know about Titty Boy.
It's the bars. I don't care if you don't like the way he says it or since he's making it normalized Atlanta music. It's the bars. I don't care what you say. I care about how you say it. That man was double entendre out the ass.
Yeah. And it's mixed. It's a mix of everything. That's why some people either get it or don't, because it's a mix of style. It's funny, all in one. It's not even separated. It's chaotic, but it fits because like his fucking name. You know what I'm saying? He was Titty Boy.
He got an album coming out with Static Selector. Just wait.
Oh yeah, he got a new one coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, check that out.
Static Touches be gold.
Oh man, rest in peace, Mac. But his shit with Mac and terminology. Oh man,
great.
Yo. It was like 2 years ago. Static dropped a project with Paul Wall, and I was praising that shit like the whole year. I was like, you need to listen to this. And I had cats who were like, oh, listen to that type shit. Like, God damn, why is this shit so fire? I'm like, bro, this shit is, and like Paul Wall hasn't put out anything that fire since.
There's a song on that same project with Static, Paul Wall, and Benny the Butcher. I got maybe 72 bars to that beat. Like that shit is crazy.
That's like a hip hop like accolade for just me being a hip hopper to like one day maybe get a chance to get it. And you know what? I've spoken to Static Select. I've met up with him at I spoke to him at a listening. But you know, I'm not gonna like fanboy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want to be like, oh, yo, let me. But like that's a life goal, like to just maybe get, you know, maybe one Static beat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's a goal, but
Static, Primo, fucking even Ye, Pharrell, Alchemist. Just Blaze.
One of my goals to work with that man.
Derringer, like, oh man.
But see, that's the thing now. What's dope about like what I loved about when I put together the page and stuff is because like I've always been a fan of listening to shit. So I was like, let me put it to use since I'm over here listening to all this bullshit anyway. I'm like, let me fucking make a page out of it. And what's good about it is not only do I can show the respect to like those legends and stuff, but I'm finding like producers now that I'm like, bro, I could put them up against a few people's top 10s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like some of these producers, I'm like, people need to fucking, check them out. Like yesterday for the episode, Future Wave, people like him, Giallo Point, you know what I'm saying? Muggs making a crazy comeback again.
That project he put out was fucking crazy.
It's crazy. These producers are out here and they get
1 a.m.
1 a.m. You already know. The next one you're gonna be talking about.
Oh, yeah. I stay telling 1 a.m. like, yo, we gonna work. And then I don't do shit. I don't say nothing. I don't hit nobody.
I've been telling us now, you gotta be ready to have something ready. You can't just say I'm gonna work.
I promised myself, and it was fun. It's on a sticky note on my background, on my desktop. When I drop one of the releases I'm sitting on, I will hit her up.
Okay.
You can drop one of them. All right.
All right, let's get into. I'm sorry, I deterred the whole conversation. Let's get into these questions. What we're doing?
Should we have here one NotYamanz,
Yes.
So let's get into the history of Angel here real quick. So coming from Homicide Harlem, Blad, what's the problem?
Damn, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So coming up, you were into the battle rap.
Yes.
So tell me the history about it. How'd you get into battle rap?
My brother, I'm not going to put his name out because I don't want me to do something that's very discriminatory or fuck his whole shit up, because battle rap, any interview where your name is attached, you can take that and use that as ammo. My brother is a big battle rapper. And I fucking went to one of his battles at a barbershop out of Harlem. I will say the promotion, it was a Lions Den battle hosted by Loaded Lutz.
I know it is. I might know it is.
And my brother premiered there, and it was dope. And my brother's a Jersey dude. He's been doing his thing. After the battles, they do a cypher and just like a freestyle battle type thing. I'm maybe 12 years old at the time. Somebody point me out and get crazy with me. Like, I got demolished. And for my brother's sake and my sake, I said I would never be ate up again.
Never be.
Ever since then, I've been putting my pen to the pad. I've been trying to do nothing but crazy fucking punchlines and metaphors just in case somebody talked to me. Because back then, it wasn't about writing specifically for your opponent, but it's about having general bars that's so crazy that they can't say that you lost.
Mm-hmm.
Show me.
So I started doing that. That was maybe about a year of my time and making a name for myself, which is dope. Unfortunately, something happens with my mother. My dad and I moved from New York back to Cali. I was born in Oakland. A lot of people don't know that. I was born in Oakland. And I moved away from Oakland maybe when I was about 6 months to a year. But yeah, something happened with my mom and pops, and we moved back to the Bay. And my uncle was making beats for Corrupt. Oh, and I said, yo, let me come with you. And it was my favorite uncle. I'm everybody's favorite. My daddy was the oldest, and I'm the oldest of the grandchildren. So I'm everybody's favorite. They just like having me around for whatever fucking reason. My uncle took me to LA. We started doing shit, and I hear him doing shit with Corrupt. And I just started, some of these battle boards, let me get this off.
Yeah.
Everybody in the studio fucked with it. I'm 13 at the time. And there's another big name artist that's big now that wasn't big back then that fucked with me and signed me to their label. Because of NDAs, I'm not going to say who that is because they're on a sue rampage right now. So I signed a deal. I was their version of Lil Bow Wow, basically. I was a little 13-year-old. The only difference is I wrote my own shit.
Disrespect Bow Wow.
No, I fuck with Bow Wow. Hey, I fuck with him.
My homie's a legend.
Where the Dog album is actually fucking fire. If you really listen to it, his first album was crazy. The Brat put a lot of pen work in that. So yeah, no, I signed a deal when I was 13, ended up getting shelved, whatever, but that helped me learn the business. I tried to be a part of every conversation, every avenue. At the time, I didn't know why, but now I know it's because I was meant for something bigger than just being a rapper. Decided to pursue it more. I ended up joining the military, battling people overseas, making music with everybody that was on the boat at the time.
Cannabis shit.
Man, cannabis, iced tea, Trent. Like, it's so many people that actually did this that people don't want to talk about. So I ended up doing that. Once I got off the boat, you know what I mean? When I did my time, came back to Cali and said, yo, what's good? I did not realize that people actually fucked with my bars on that level because I love the Bay Area movement. At that time, the hyphen movement was in its precipice. You had fucking Clyde Carson. That's big bro. I don't care what nobody says. Clyde Carson's big bro.
Man, he's all right there.
Yeah, driver who we don't talk about no more because of what happened with his situation.
Yeah,
fucking Ryder J. Clyde, fucking so many people. I say, yo, this might be the move. Me rapping out here because I rap different. I feel like is why people gravitate to my bars so much. But I felt home here. Every cypher I went to, every show I popped up at, every open mic. Just because I rap the way I rap, people feel like it was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, you have a unique way of like rapping compared to what's out here, bro. Everyone's out here trying to follow certain styles that are popular during the region, and you just have your own style already set. You don't compromise. You don't like change up. You stay true. So that's what really.
I can't compromise.
And I feel like contrast, honestly, for like having a different contrast. That's when I reviewed the project. I'm like, yo, that contrast. I mentioned it. I'm like, yo, that contrast, you need that in music. Like that shit just brings it up more. You know what I'm saying? That's dope though. I am a fan. I'm more of a fan now because I grew up in the battle rap game, love battle rap, and people who know battle rap, especially like legit, like the lines back days and all that stuff. You really appreciate pens. Like especially, you appreciate the intricacies of punchlines and people with pens and them putting it on wax and know the difficulties and shit like that. Like it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been going to battle rap shit my whole life. And like, that's what, again, like what I said, like the cypher thing back in the day, there's no cameras. There's no online votes. If you was whack there, like you're carrying that, like you're carrying, you know what I'm saying? You went home with that shit. Your head was down. So,
that's what confuses me so much about the Bay Area. Like I love it out here, but the battle rap arena is not celebrated how much it should. Y'all had one of the biggest battle rap platforms in the history of the world. Y'all had Grind Time.
Grind Time, yep.
Fucking Conceited, one of the best punchline artists known in battle rap, started in Oakland, Mosswood Park. It's a legendary battle with Talty.
With Talty, yep.
Like, y'all got Lush One, y'all got Passwords, Frack, fucking Dirtbag Band, Caustic. Yep. So it confuses me why y'all not champion who y'all, and they make fire music too.
Yeah, it's weird. The Bay Area just has a certain like thing that we get onto more than others. You know what I mean? We like the mob sound. We like the old school like bass sound at the bass and shit. But we don't really like celebrate little accolades like, oh, we have a battle rap scene out here. We have a good like conscious scene out here too. We don't celebrate any of those like.
You definitely do. Zion I was fire. Like,
no, still it.
Y'all have fucking Hyro Day. Y'all celebrate people that rap. Yet the majority want to act like that's not what the move is. Okay, let's look at the actual numbers. Fuck what they're giving us. Fuck what they're telling us what's hot. Look at the numbers and see how much of a decline it is between the people that rap and the people that are just putting out some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really like saturated out here with a lot of like whack shit that's just like all like copy and paste of what other people are doing just to fit a certain mold and sound out here, you know what I mean? Yeah. But there are those like, people who are like standing out like yourself, 1AM and shit, just making different, contrary like movements against it. So that's hopefully something that's going to pick up and become a trend later on.
And it's also too like what I've always appreciated, like even like every time I bump something from like 1AM, I'm always like, there we go. She's mixing things into it. It's not just doing one. She's trying shit. She's genre bending. She's mixing, sub-genre bending and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, you don't do shit like that unless you're having a good time with it. You know what I'm saying?
People are having a good time. They're just trying to make a buck or trying to make a name. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're definitely not gonna talk about the sun.
Oh shit.
Regular shit.
What's going on?
We'll get there. Okay.
I can appreciate that type of shit. I mean, you need it. You need that. You need that contrast, and that's the beauty of music. Like, music should not have. You shouldn't be able to just put shit music in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be a simple thing to describe music. And that's what's starting to happen with like the new age. That's why I'm just like, it's new age, because it's like they're trying to tap into some sort of fucking, you know, sound that everyone has to do it. Everyone has to do this to be lit, to blow up, to do this. And it's like, yo, you fucking up music. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for cats that nobody's looking at, that, you know, the cat that shocks you at a show with a bunch of, you know, singy rap motherfuckers, and this kid go on stage and fucking bar you to death. You're like, oh, follow him. I'm going to listen to him, not the 10 clones that just happened. So
yeah, I mean, everyone's have to sing, like, get to the main act.
Oh man, I wanted to say something, but it's just because like it's a video that I don't know if you've seen it, Reckless. You're actually in it, but it's a video of like top 10 Gilroy rappers or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
So I was playing it in the car, and my husband is like, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's like, there's like 5 different rappers. And he's like, which one is which? And then my shit comes on, and like you come on, and then my shit comes on, and then it goes back to like the clones. It was like, okay.
Yo, and that shit is corny.
No, yeah, shout out to whoever made it, but that's what made me think of like when you guys were talking about that shit.
It's crazy because I talked to that. He hit me up for an interview, and he hit me up about who Gilroy Artists are. So I sent him a whole plethora list of people, the videos, songs, and that's what he went with. I'm just like, oh yeah,
he picked the shit he liked.
I cringed a little bit at some of the songs they picked for me. I was like, oh,
yeah,
those are old.
I said, like, their album and shit. Like,
I'm like, I haven't even heard those fucking songs.
Yeah, even their music wasn't even presented. I was like, why isn't that on there?
It's all good. I thought it was funny though. I was like, oh yeah, they all sound the same.
It's the worst, yo. Like, imagine, like, this is the struggle that we go through, like at NotYamanz, with all the reviews, we get burnt out. But it's literally like, imagine like just listening to the same shit like all the time. Like, I personally, for the page, I do about 3 to 4 reviews a day before, like, as soon as I get up, you know, I log in, work from home, I do some reviews while I'm working, and I get them knocked out. And like, when it's days where it'll be like 4 back to back, the same sounding shit, like exactly the same. They use the same words, the same structure, you know what I'm saying? The same melodies. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And I pull shit from like the iTunes new releases. Like, this is brand new. This just came out. And it's for every dope project, there's like 6 or 7 clone projects. And it's it's the worst. And people be like, you're a hater. It's like, please believe I am not. Like,
it's like, I can work. He knows what he's talking about.
And that's the thing too, that like when I used to, well, before the page got fucking taken down, but when I would argue with cats in the comments and stuff, I'd be like, yo, he sound just like this artist, this artist, this artist. Like, as I know it, like the artist is burned in my brain. So I'm like, I'll tell you exactly who the fuck he sound like. It's the worst, man. But
I did just notice that too. The page was taken. I was like,
yeah, somebody reported it, hating on a review and shit.
I was like going back and forth, like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, Instagram fucking with us, man. It's some bullshit. We had that like 3 months where we kept getting taken down, and we were getting reported like crazy. And then something had happened, and Instagram's just like, oh, we'll verify with you. Give us 24 hours. And it's been literally 2-3 weeks. And I'm trying every day to try to get it back, and they're just not giving us nothing. Like, they don't got no support. Instagram's a scam.
Yeah.
People can't accept that they whack. That's all it is.
That's exactly what's going on. We keep getting flagged, fucking and now take it down.
Yeah, like we got taken out for, well, it was like hate speech because I called someone a bird in the comments. Like, we got taken out for
a bird is hate speech.
Yeah, for like
it hurts someone's feelings in a hard way.
Yeah. Yo, it all started. And I hate. I'm not gonna give him his name because we not gonna give. But it all started with this one kid that we had a verses for. It was our first and like last verses, which we had, and he just could not accept his L.
So wait, so for that verse, what you put his verses up against somebody else's? Like, what?
He went up. Long story short, we had he came at one of our reviewers in the comments, and he was like, yo, I make better music. He like went like immediately was talking very spicy. So I was like, let's set up a verses. So they both made diss tracks towards each other. They did this. So we had it set up to, it was like because I was like, let's not do it like regular verses. Let's think. So I had a whole plan. I wrote up a whole fucking thing like, yo, you guys agree with it? They agreed. So it was like they both had to play 2 songs per genre. So it was like, bar heavy, singy rap, R&B, whatever. And they both put their shit that's on DSPs, that's on all streaming up against each other. And then I got 5 random judges, not me, no, 5 random judges to just be like, yo, who took which round, who liked what. And the judges were even like, oh, most of the shit was trash. The judges were cooking them, which was real fucking funny. At the end of the day, we had a winner. And when the winner got announced, this dude just couldn't process it. He was posting his story like, nah, I really know who won. And like, I'm really a walking W and all this shit. And then it started to hit him. So then he fucking gave us a strike on our YouTube.
Copyright strike.
He gave us a copyright strike. Like
wow.
Trying to lie to his homeboy. His homeboy was like, nah, he said his label did that. I'm like, bro, it tells you who did it.
When your email address, everything.
It tells you their whole business. It says their name, their address. You know what I'm saying? Like, it tells you who it came from. I'm like, that's a name. That's not a label. So then he had his fucking peanut gallery, his family, like, they started flagging anything because we used to post memes in our story. They start flagging anything. If we curse in the comments, they report it. His sister was fucking DMing me, asking me to take shit down and all that. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And they fucked up the page, bro. That shit shadow banned us for months. And now we still catching the residual effect. And that was almost a year ago.
And he initiated it. He started it all.
I don't do nothing, man. Because I'd be too opinionated for people to like let me do what I do. It's like I told Reckless, I'll try my best to be on my best behavior this time around.
I tell him you can no holds bar, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have an Instagram page right now. So
it's so depressing. I can't have an opinion without being a hater.
Yo, it's crazy.
If you trash, you trash.
It's crazy. And it's such a selfish like sport, like culture when it comes to these younger cats and like the new age cats, because they think it's always about them. And it's like, yo, it's not. It's not always about, it's not all about you. Like,
so rap it's at will employment. And what people don't understand about at will employment is you can quit whenever you want and you ain't got to put a 2 weeks notice in, but we can fire you at any moment with no rhyme or reason. You can put out something that I may celebrate it, but the next thing you put out may be trash. I'm going to tell you, that shit is garbage.
Yeah.
If you are dumpster juice, then just be that.
That's it. And move on. Make another track. That's it. Like no one's stopping you. I'm not in your house like, give me this.
For example, John, sir, you hated my verses on We Back.
Oh, he remembers still.
I remember everything.
I'm here for it.
But I know if I take away that beat, them verses is fire.
God damn it. They had to stop you from doing your thing.
We reworked that into the intro. Like the intro is We Back 2.0.
But see, that's the method.
Take the criticism and just go with it. Adjust. Pivot. You know what I mean?
Because
Kyrie ain't the baseball handler because he get locked up for no reason. No, he'll crossover, pivot. I use the same move, just a different way.
Yeah, he'll figure it out. And that's the thing. Like, that's part of the method and like the madness. Like, that's why, like, you even Reckless, like when I show you, when you were like, oh, I wanted to do the first time he was like, yo, let me do a review. That fucking list, that whole, like, I have a guideline. Like, I thought of this shit. I was like, bro, and I tell everybody, I'm like, yo, one listen. We don't replay songs, just one listen. How'd you feel after it? Give it an emoji, like rate it. Like, cause we want to give a real, like, if I was someone that didn't know who this person was, I want to know how they feel. I don't want to know about someone who's like, oh, that's a name. Let me listen to it because it's Kanye. No, like one listen, how it feels, how it hit at that moment. If you caught the bars and it stuck to you, good job. If you were bored and started fiddling with your phone because the song was a little boring and you missed the bars, but you're like, yo, I wasn't feeling it. That too, that works. Because at the end of the day, it's one listen. And that's
we need
a realistic view of how albums are skimmed anyway. So it's like, this is my first experience. Check it out or don't check it out, depending on it. Because you can marinate with any album and like it.
Because that's how it works with, like, our friends and family. Like, when we send something to, like, a homie, as much as they're our homie and all that shit, they're going to give it one listen. And if they don't like it, they're not going to listen to it again. They're not going to tell us that. But that's what it is because we do it. Somebody send me something and it's a homie. I'm like, oh, he rap. And if I like it, I'm be like, oh, maybe I'll take something off a playlist. But if I don't, I'm just like, I ignore him for a bit, Yeah.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. Two dope boys used to do these one-time listen reviews on whole albums, and they stopped months ago.
I should, and that's the shit. We need that.
I used to love that shit.
Yeah, you need that. I hate them long drawn out like, oh, and this was related to back in 1977. There was a sentence.
I'm cool for that, bro. Tell me if you understand this bar. Tell me if you understand this double entendre, this little bit of alliteration I threw in there. Let me know if you actually fuck with this. If not, cool.
Dope, basically. Is this dope? All right, I'll check it out.
Imagine you ask them. Imagine like, listen, the new Pusha just dropped. Imagine you like, yo, you listen to that new Push.
Hey, your review on that was kind of.
Hey, did you like that one or not?
I love that album.
The new Push?
Yes, I love the new Push album. Not as much as Daytona.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. I thought it was a little stale. I feel like it wasn't. It was just mid. Stale. It was solid. It was a solid release, but something.
I feel like with everything that's been going on, this is old Push music. I feel like this is 2-3 years recorded already.
Yeah,
except for the whole verse, except for the the neck and wrist. I feel like that's the only new record on there.
That's right. I hated that shit.
Chill out, only Jay-Z killed.
I hated that. Shit.
That's why I feel like it's the only new record on there. Because Hov is in a space where he just don't want to do this no more, but he still do it every now and then to keep it in the water. So you can't say, "Hey, he's not doing nothing." But I feel like most of the album was recorded at least 2 years ago.
Yeah, it felt old. It felt a little stale.
Cudi just came out and said the record with him and Kanye, the rock and roll joint,
2 years ago,
was recorded some time ago.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's the whole album.
That's how I felt with the album too. I was like, this is solid, like it's cool, but I'm like, it's forgettable to me. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way.
The joint with him and Malice, I need a Clips album ASAP.
Another one. We've been over.
I need people to understand why I say Pusha is one of my top 10 favorite, but Malice will always be Push out. If Malice was still active, Pusha would not be in my top 10.
People like hip hoppers won't understand. I feel like that's a hot take. But hey, I'm here for it because obviously one's more famous than the other, so that's immediately going to bring the peanut gallery. But
true that. And speaking of
way better.
We want to talk about tops now. Let's talk about top 10. So I have 2 lists I want to do. So for you, Angel, I wanted you to give me your top 5 favorite rappers of all time and top 5 battle rappers. And for 1AM, I want you to give me an updated list of your 5 and top 5 local rappers.
You are not exempt.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, so you go for
No, let me go to my Spotify. You go ahead.
Okay.
My
favorite rappers.
All right, we'll go in order, I guess. 8 and 1, I guess.
Okay, so I would definitely say my top 5 favorite rappers don't have an order at all.
Okay.
I can't do that. Because certain people put out certain things that make me say, hey, they fire.
Yeah.
But top 5 favorite rappers, again, that list changes a lot.
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Method Man, because Method Man has the same flow since 94, and somehow...
It sounds new.
It sounds fucking fresh.
Yeah.
I will say his Lemon verse, that Lemon Squid with him and Conway, is still one of my favorite verses of all time.
That verse he did on Logic's shit, on that Logic song, the Wu-Tang song, that verse.
Fuck Logic. I don't even know.
Yeah, we're in the same boat here, except one of
that verse. I don't fuck with Logic. But when I tell you Method Man's verse, it's fucking like.
So Method's on that list. Royce is on that list.
Okay.
I'm all.
Oh God!
Oh Jesus!
Top 5 favorite pens: Meth, Royce, Hove, because the quadruple entendres will always be there for me. And it has to be a certain Hove. It has to be Blueprint to Black Album Hove. I can't say all Jay-Z. No.
That's the line.
Big Pun.
Yep.
Oh, the hot takes is real today. But
we just talked about this yesterday.
This is a whole episode yesterday, honestly.
And Stack Bundles.
Stack Bundles.
Nice. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like.
My top 5 favorite pens. Big Pun. Big L comes in a close 6th, but
okay.
I can't take out Sack. I can't take out Pun. Fuck, if you said top 10, I'll be way easier. But top 5, that is my solidified top 5. But then we start talking about people like fucking Toby Nwigwe and fucking Osmond Benjamin and
heavy
Denzel Porter and Chris Rivers.
Chris Rivers, that's cool.
Chris Rivers is nice. Actually, I did a little mini tour thing with Chris Rivers on.
Chris Rivers is nice to me. Like he there's certain times where he raps just like his father, and there's certain times where you can tell that they're two different people. My top 5 favorite battle rappers.
Let's go
right now.
Let's go.
do it.
Right now.
Oh fuck, yo.
Besides
Geechee.
Gotti.
You can talk to people right. My fucking bachelor party was at King of the Dots Town Business event. Like my bachelor party for when I got married was a fucking battle rap event. I fuck with Geechee heavy. He's going
you have to.
Except you said except for Geechee. I still got a solid top 5. Rum Nitty,
I just
hands down
the list.
Rum Nitty's fire. Fucking Hollow. I got a deep dark place in my heart for Hollow.
It's tough because you have to love Hollow, but he hurts us. As a fan, he hurts us.
Oh man, his last.
I know it hurts. That's why I was like,
this dude named Lou Castro is fire to me.
Yeah, we fuck with Lou Castro.
Fucking Ill Will is crazy.
Yo,
Daylight is a god.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, Daylight's pen is,
and I feel bad because I didn't even say no women MCs because women battlers are fucking mixing their assassin is crazy.
Out here, bro. He's all
Jazz.
We're not doing jazz. Jazz is garbage. Jazz is garbage to me.
Jazz the truth because she don't need to rap with us. She need to rap with men.
How can we say jazz is the truth when you battle once every 5 years
and kill?
You can't be good.
Battles chokes to death.
You have that much time to prepare.
Right. That's right. She is.
Everybody she battle is consistently battling. Jazz will take her time. Jazz is the Floyd Mayweather battle rap. I will say that. So she deserve. She deserves to be up there, but at the same time, you are not doing as much.
Yeah, she do.
Fucking Gaddis is fire. I hate Casey J, so I'm not gonna bring her up. Fucking 40 bars, Miss Hustle's dope. Fuck Coffee.
Damn.
Love that.
Yep.
Damn, who else is really killing it on the female tip? Lady Luck is still always gonna be fire to me. Rim is always dope. It's so many battle rappers. And then I'm listening to my top 5. I don't fuck with Hitman Holla like that. I don't fuck with Conceited like that. I don't fuck with Charlie Clips like that. Oh, Chess. Chess is another one that needs to be up there.
He
Chess killed off Clips.
I was like, damn, you didn't let Tori Doe, and I fuck with Tori Doe.
Oh, yo, Tori is fire too.
Yeah, she's fire, bro.
Her Kings vs. Queens battle was crazy. Fucking did I say official? I don't know if I said official. Official should be up there. Official definitely should be up there. Damn, all the Bardashians except for Casey and fucking Jazz.
Come on. All right, no, that's a solid list.
That's my
battle rapper, but of all time, of all time.
Of all time?
All time.
This motherfucker named Carter Deems.
Oh yes, the truth, the cat dad, the truth.
Carter Deems is the best battle. Deems never lost. I don't care what nobody say. Carter Deems never lost. He's a little white boy from Atlanta. Fire.
Never lost.
Fucking fire.
Battled everyone. Damn near everyone.
Yeah, now I'm looking at the comments. They're talking about another product. Now, okay, so I said my top 5 favorite rappers, and I hate putting female rappers and rappers into 2 separate boxes.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the female MC movement is so powerful that they want to be in their own box.
Yeah.
So even in Snow used to be in my top 5 female MCs. I love Snow. Don't love what she's been doing as of late, but Snow's pen is crazy.
She's fucking crazy now. Yeah, I heard she out-rapped Ludacris. Lady.
She did not out-rap Ludacris. We're gonna stop saying that. We're not pushing the fucking narrative. Flow-wise, she did amazing. But bar for bar, Luda got that. I'm sorry. Take away that beat and listen to what Snow is actually saying.
I heard that shit over and over. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I need a microscope for that one. I don't know. I might have her edging that one up.
Snow is maybe in my top 10.
My Star Wars line wasn't that great, bro. Come on now. On George Lucas. What the fuck?
Think about the playing ground. Luda don't rap consistently. Snow has been putting out something every 2 weeks.
Yeah, she's sharpening her pen more every day.
So for someone who not do something
in 2 different languages
and still be able to keep up,
but still get cooked.
Where it's debatable.
You still get cooked. That's not
For you to not do it and still be able to do it to where it's debatable.
There was no debate though.
No, it's debatable. I've seen both. I've seen both sides. I've seen people say either Snow killed her or Ludacris kills it. Anyway, Snow is number 7 on that list.
Yep.
Rhapsody, Jean Grey, fucking Shay Noir, Chica.
Shay Noir is arguably like rushing up the list. My top 5. She is like fist fighting like 3, 2, and 1.
Shay Noir.
He's like always.
She's on the same level as. Okay, so it's 3 people I don't put on the list. 3 people because I feel like it's not fair. Ransom,
unfair.
Don't go on the list.
Unfair.
To me, Ransom Pen is fucking.
You can't.
If it don't evolve you, it shouldn't involve you.
Like,
Ransom's that guy.
Yeah, you can't polish a diamond more. Like he has as far as I'm concerned, the perfect skill set as far as like the haymakers, but the delivery and the like how digestible it is.
Every 2 bullets is a punch.
Nothing complicated, but everything. It's like a fucking uppercut. You know what I'm saying? That shit hits hard.
It's like a perfect rapper in every sense of the word when it comes to production of the beats and cadence, everything. Just fucking dope.
So I don't put Ransom on the list.
Only rapper that I think cooked Joe Budden.
I don't put Kendrick on the list.
Facts.
Hey, man.
Facts.
And I don't put Benny the Butcher on the list. And the Benny one is very controversial. It's just
Conway's better.
Conway is better all around.
Yeah.
But Benny, to me personally, I feel more. It's like Steph versus Clay. Like Steph is a better shooter, but Clay all around is a better player. Benny's a better when it comes to his syllabic. Every bar, you're gonna find those last 3 syllables is gonna be exactly like the last one. Conway is just better all around.
Yeah.
So Benny, Kendrick, and Ransom, I can't put on the list. Those are I will do anything that I hear from them. I'll listen to any fucking thing without questioning it.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
All right, and now we stalled enough for 1 a.m.
I know 1 hour later.
I tried to give you enough time,
mine will be pretty quick.
I tried to give you enough time.
Really upbeat.
All right, so top 5.
Logic.
No, sir. I don't even think he's on this. He hasn't. Yeah. Okay.
I fucking hope not.
Shay. She's still up there. I've still just been listening to her nonstop. Dreezy. She's still there.
She is fire.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say, ooh, ew.
No. Dreezy is
I love Dreezy.
Yeah, she's fire.
There is like a Christian version of Dreezy, a girl named Wande. So she's, I don't know if you've heard of her, but she's hella dope. So that's 3. I kind of been revisiting Gangstar.
Yes.
So let's go.
Kind of want to throw him in there.
Fucking Guru. Rest in peace, Guru, man.
Something that may sound sacrilege and crazy, but y'all need to hear it. If you're a big fan of Gangstar, it's something that I think anyone who likes Gangstar needs to hear. So NotYamanz's like favorite rapper is Napoleon the Legend. He can do no wrong. He is the truth. He has a project that he dedicated to Guru, and he is the only rapper I can tell you who is touching these timeless beats and doing them a fucking service. He's doing them justice. And it's very hard
to a certain extent. I can't say
listen to it.
It's been two things where I feel like, but 98% definitely I agree with you.
That project, when I listened to it, because I went into that project like, all right, I know he's dope, but I'm not giving nobody. He on these untouchable beats. And I can't.
No.
Fuck. Killed it.
It's certain things that made me re-question what I was thinking about Guru. Again, rest in peace, Guru.
Listen to Napoleon.
It's okay. It's okay.
You ain't getting off that easy.
The Pinky, the last 5th one. Logic. Okay.
Ah, shit.
Wait, what was the Logic? She coughed it out.
Yeah, she had the breath.
Like vision burst.
I'm waiting. No, I don't. I'm waiting for the vinyl. I'm waiting for the vinyl days.
We got a song with somebody that sounds just like Logic. Like exactly bar for bar sounds just like Logic.
Yeah, but he does not have. It just.
What does Logic have that he don't have? They both corny as fuck. They both kind of use their speed to ignore the fact that they're not saying shit.
The simple fact is logic, and that guy is pretending to be logic.
Okay, he's one of his kids.
It's one of his children.
Oh,
Logic is just being himself.
Did you like Supermarket?
No, that is not an album to be discussed.
Okay. All right. I need to know.
That is not that is not a conversation.
That's a lot of songs of trashness.
That is a lot of trash.
So
I did not like that album, but
okay, but that's why Eminem's not on my list. Eminem put out way too many bonus projects for me to say, yo.
Eminem was one of the artists that made me who I am. But yes, he has like trash albums too. Yeah. But like,
so
I still don't take away from what he had.
Young Sinatra 3.
I love it.
Next question.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
So give me your top 5 local rappers.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just keep telling the list. That's
okay. Con. I really enjoy really Orange Tapes. Silva and Gold. I've really been enjoying her music.
Dope.
Freaking.
Damn, that's hard.
Yeah.
They gotta be watching this shit and be like, what the fuck?
Maybe let you go if you're ready.
You're already in the list, girl. You can't back out now.
Okay.
You pass it off quick.
I guess La Sofa Queen because I've revisited some of her music and she just released some new shit. So
she's fucking
or unless that was unreleased. So that's 3, right?
Yeah, 3. 2 more.
Unreleased Sofa Queen?
I thought that song she performed was unreleased.
She ain't put out yet?
Yeah, with OJ.
Okay, cool.
I think it was unreleased.
Then I'm not jealous.
Coming soon either way, guys.
I know, dude. You should put a timer.
All right.
So when you ask this question, you should put a timer like do. Let me see. I have on Spotify.
Two more.
Spotify saving your life. What's gonna happen when you on TV? You on a national? They're like, "What's your list?" You're like, "Hold on."
I'm gonna be like,
you'll be like Drake and Sway. Like, hold on, I got my.
Let me hold up. Look at that.
You're like Drake on Fun Flex.
Freaking gosh, shit. This is hard. The truth.
Dig through local artists. It's tough.
Digging.
And I hate that I'm looking at her list while she scrolled through this. Like,
don't look at my list. That was it. That's all the artists.
Sis.
Okay, Miss Incredible.
Fire.
I love Miss
fucking
Incredible.
Fire.
I still be okay. So that's 4. So I got 1 more. Well, if you had music out that I could find, Asia would be on my list.
Damn, came for you just now. She's like, fuck Merc, put out some music.
We have music that's going to be released. So can I put him on my list?
Fuck it. Why not?
Okay, there you go. 5.
There you go.
I don't care about being on nobody's list.
No.
I want my shit to be hard to find. I am a fucking Pandora's box. Local MCs. Of course, sis. Otherwise, I would not be doing shit with you.
Look at that love right there. You feel me? Trailer's list.
Okay, what's considered local? Like, how far are we going with local?
That's why it's hard.
Yeah, just like Bay Area because we're on the Bay.
Where we at?
So yes, sis, of course. Fucking Miss Incredible is going on there because I really do believe Miss Incredible is fucking incredible. No pun intended. She's fire. La Sofa Queen is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
if you like Vel, stop playing. Yo, she will come for that crown, hands down.
Wait, if we like the
other wonder,
like the Ninth Wonder. I love
Vel is fire, so automatically Sofa Queen is fire. Like, I'm gonna send you some shit, bro.
I'm a big fan of Vel, so I'm like,
dude.
I need to get in between the clones. I need some.
That shit fucked me up, bro.
Like, do an album of her so you can.
At our last show on the 16th, right? Mm-hmm. I was in astonishment to the point where I couldn't say nothing. Like she was fucking fire, and I'm very critical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, especially of live shows, how you got to be.
Yeah, no, she was fire.
Dope.
Me and Reckless had the same conversation where it was just me and him. I don't know if I can put her on this list, but I will because she's still a San Jose rapper. But Snow,
You got to. Snow the product.
Snow the product got going there.
Still claim her too, by the way.
I thought she was like beyond local now.
But,
Yeah, she up there.
I know, but well, I'll let it pass just because I want to let it
I was
pass.
gonna say only local rappers you can actually hit up right now.
Okay,
I can
fine.
hit it right now?
You can hit up right now.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, so yeah, let's go. 1 a.m.
Okay.
Motherfucking Summer Queen, Miss Incredible.
Yeah.
There's this girl named Honey Tennant. I really fuck with her. I really fuck with her. Like, past the rap shit, we don't have the Bay Area don't have a Nicki Minaj, if that makes sense. I hate putting her in the box because I know she would hate being put in the box. But she's the only person I can see that honestly has that crossover appeal where she can either dip her toe into that Doja Cat lane and just start doing a bunch of random pop records, but she can bar your life away. Honey Tennant is fucking nice.
Okay.
I want to put this person on there, but they don't have records, and I don't know if they understand their full potential yet. But
Yeah.
it's this girl that we all know, Melody.
Oh, the homegirl. Shit.
Yes.
She can rap.
Yeah, she dope.
What fucked me
She
up
can
was
freestyle too.
that
She knows freestyle.
we were all at that same open mic. Well, Rick, you wasn't there,
I was there.
but she was trying to scroll through to find the next beat for her next song that she was going to perform, and a random beat played, and she was freestyling while scrolling through this beat. And this is like freestyle. This is off the head.
Yeah, while you're doing something, that's a lot of brain work.
And that was
Yeah, she's crazy. She can do
better
that.
than the shit I've ever heard her put out. Melody is fire.
Yeah.
I just need her to put something out, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get her to do more music, man. You know, it's coming soon, though. You know,
Mel's gonna watch this because she's a big supporter of 1 a.m. Mel's gonna watch
She's
this.
working. I know
Put
that
something
she's
out,
working.
bro. Like you
Yeah,
are fucking amazing.
Yeah. Fire.
dope shit.
Super.
All right, so next, what's up with you guys? What's the next project? You guys talked about having a new project coming out. Tell us a little about it.
What you can give us, man. Give us the scoop.
Yeah.
What you-
Yes.
So we got a EP called
yes.
Two Sides of a Coin, right?
Two sides of a coin.
Long ass name.
It's definitely a long ass name, but it's worth it.
Yeah. So that has been in the works for what?
Too long.
Yeah, a while. I'm currently mixing it, so that is like pretty exciting. This project is exciting because like we're totally different like writers, obviously, like straight battle rap, lyricism. I'm kind of like more storytelling in a way. So yeah, like both of us pushed each other in this project and we're like really like battling each other. Like I would come writing something and be like, you are not gonna do that to me. And then he'll go back and do it. And
You gotta do it, man. So you have to do it.
It's about time. That's exactly
it's
what
about time. Exactly. So that's actually the perfect example, the outro.
to me, because I don't do conceptual shit. For me, you get gun bar, coke bar, gun bar, all the fucking day.
To the point. Fast food raps.
That's right.
This album, I know it's an EP, but I want to call it album because it's only 5 songs, but it's a complete package.
Mm-hmm.
The idea for me behind it, at least, was okay. What would you do if it was not you and I? If it was just you, what would your first verse to this album be? What would your first verse to this song be? Cool. This is what my first verse would be, and we're just gonna put them shits together. So that's why Two Sides of a Coin is so fucking perfect of a title to me. Like, it's some life I live. Mm-hmm. Her verse starts with "I'm all the way up." My verse starts with "I'm all the way down," and we just go off of that shit. Like, what would you do if this was your beat? If you had no features, make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever you feel, whatever you're feeling on it, write it.
And it just so happens that duality made the perfect song.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if this album moves numbers. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, you're like, yo, we did this.
Yeah, you make a great body of work that you're like proud of and shit. That's the most important part.
The verses I put out, the verses I do, whether it be a cipher, whether it be us recording songs together, my verses are so dope to everybody because I don't give a fuck about what y'all think. I love my fans.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I don't give a fuck if y'all like this shit or not.
Yeah, it's got to come from you first. You're the one writing it.
I just care if I like my verse. And I hold my verse to the same standards that I hold everybody's verses. If this is something that I feel as if I would listen to in my headphones, it's coming out.
It's an easy concept, people. It's a simple concept.
All 5 of these records, I would listen to. All 5 of these records I have listened to.
Yeah.
I've made multiple projects that has never seen the light of day. I've made multiple songs that came out. I don't fucking care about how that shit sounds to y'all. Everything that I actually really like is shit that I will put on in the middle of my Spotify playlist for no reason at all. There's some verses on there where I have to step back and say, yo, that motherfucker is rapping. Oh, wait, that's me.
Little confidence, man. You gotta have that.
I'm out thinking like, are people gonna fuck with it? Like, then you already don't fuck with it. If you think that, if you gotta think that, you don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, confidence is key. You gotta love what you're doing because if you're always gonna doubt it, there's gonna be a bunch of motherfuckers that don't like it either. Just for a fact, because you're already one of them. Can't have that.
I want people to screw their face with these bars. That reaction you gave to that Ricky Bobby bar, that's what I shoot for every bar. And there's one song on there, there's a couple of songs on there, but Life I Live, you may not get it because I'm talking about where I come from in my life. Right. But every bar, if you really was in that life, is a Coke bar. Every bar is a double entendre. It's one of my fucking Need a Break. The first 4 bars is a quadruple entendre. Like, I wrote my ass off for this project, and I don't even do that for my own shit.
Yeah.
Which is what let me know this is something that we need to fucking do.
Yeah. There's something that just it's chemistry. It's chemistry, man. That's how it works.
Any features we can see on this one?
Just melody. Melody got the only feature, and it's just a hook.
That's all you need. Melody's fucking fire.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
There was another song where Mel had a verse on it, but we had to unfortunately cut it, and we had to rework it into. Was it the last one? Was it?
It was that weird cipher song.
The cipher song turned into "It's About Time."
Yeah.
Because the beat changed. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I really fucking wish I can play this shit for y'all right now. Oh man!
Actually, when does this drop? When's the plan? I know you're mixing in it. I know, but it's
in the mixing stages. We're looking at June. We're looking at June, but we do have a listening party scheduled.
Hey,
we talked about you being on that list, so so you can come to our studio, and I really want you there so you can listen to it, give us your honest feedback. John, you home, you away from us, so I can't even invite you out. But hey, real quick, bro, where are you from?
Me, I'm from Elmont. Borderline Queens. I'm from Elmont, New York, man.
Okay, cool. We were talking about that earlier. We met saying you was from Jersey, and I was like, nah. Jersey, I'm
from Elmont. I'm a very, very, very fun mix of like Queens and the most ridiculous of Long Island.
Oh, but you from one of the offshoots, so you Elmont, left rack, like
literally could walk to Queens.
Corona, y'all all right there.
Yeah, could like just walk to Queens. That's pretty much where I'm from. That's where this energy come from. But that's where the 90s shit, the 80s shit hit. Because my whole family, like they were, for the most part, they grew up in, we grew up in Queens, but I grew up in Elmont, so I'm not going to claim Queens, but everybody, a bunch of Queens had same shit. Same shit. No, but this is dope, man. This is super dope. We don't want to hold y'all for too long. We try to keep it at like an hour. We don't get crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for hours, possibly. If you want to keep going, we can keep going. Reckless. If you want to get to your questions first, bro.
It's all good. Also want to know, like, are you gonna do any production on this, like, completely yourself, or are you gonna incorporate other producers for the songs?
Yeah.
So for this project, 99% of it is produced by this guy named Phallic. He's like the Phantom of the Opera. He does not have a face. Phallic is mystery. I've never met this person in person, but we've exchanged multiple emails back and forth. We talked on the phone and shit. Phallic is incredible. It's sample heavy. Luckily, these samples have been cleared, so we're good on that note.
Yeah.
Oh man, like every single song is sample heavy.
I'm pretty sure
I love samples.
Yeah.
Every song is.
I love how
I love samples. So
There's a fucking Bryson Tiller sample on a song that I think is the best song on the album.
Hey, which song you were sample?
What song was it? I don't remember what Bryson Tiller record it was, but it's for a song called "Need a Break."
Yeah.
Right. Okay. For sure.
I lost my mind. Yeah, it's a Bryson Tiller sample. I want that to be the single, but
It's up to her.
sound like a single. It's so depressing and sad. I don't care about that. I feel like a single just is the first song you put out.
That's my that's
Like
sad.
a single is the face of the album.
That
Yeah,
should
you don't want to make it sad.
I think that song really like is the face of the album.
your best verse is on that song. My best verse is on that song.
I think my
It
best
could be a follow-up single, if anything. You know, that had to be the first single.
Oh shit, Melody's on 2 records.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, there you go. Dope.
Because she's on that one as a hook, and she's on Life I Live.
Mm-hmm.
It should be the single, personally. That's
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll find out in the next coming months or weeks.
Hey, if you send us some early, we could help y'all decide. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. It's not mixed down completely, but I'll still send the roughs out.
Hey, if you want, I mean, it's not like we're gonna be like, oh,
It's
official.
not up to me. It's not up to me.
Like a single.
I'm not the engineer. That honor belongs to this young woman.
I think
here.
when the mixes are complete, I'll feel comfortable.
Yeah. Hey, that's fair. We respect,
Yeah.
we respect that. Just know we don't only just review. We like to pitch in if you need an outside ear. I've done it I've executive produced a few projects where I'm just listening and point, nitpick a little bit. That's cool.
Hey, and that's my specialty. Like that's where I'm at. That's why I say, trusting me when I say that needs to be the single.
Peer pressure.
Bro, you got wrecked real quick. Let's just shoot through them because I know you showed the little list too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go through 'em. That's why we're talking, right? Let's go through them. Yeah, get through 'em.
Yeah, so I want to know, like, for the people out there, let them know what's the main goal in music for both of y'all. So I know for sure, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, my main goal is to bring a strong, positive message. And I don't care if you laugh at that shit, but to me, like, I want to make a good impact on other people and I care about other people. So I want my music, to help other people. So that's my fucking goal. And I also want to become a stronger writer. I want to become a stronger producer too. So that, and I guess just continue having fun with it. Shit, That's for me. I want to perform more.
One more.
I laugh because you picked the worst person to be in a group with. If you're going
positive and your shit.
happy about yourself.
I want to take the darkness and make it light. So
I feel
I'll take the darkness in your heart. I'll make it light.
I just give a fuck about bars. Like,
Yes.
uncut.
I've used Griselda as an example. I used Lloyd Banks' last album as an example. I just care about my wordplay, my punches, my lyricism, my wittiness, double entendres, metaphors, alliteration, actual literary devices.
Yeah.
My goal with this shit is to be Nas, not Hov. As much as I'm a Jay-Z fan, my firstborn son is named after Nas. Like, it's a reason behind that.
Fire.
Nas may not sell as many records as Hov, but Nas's verses are fire.
He's talking to us.
I may not do a conceptual song. I may not know song structure, but I want my pen to be celebrated more than my music be celebrated.
Yeah.
The music is subjective.
Yeah.
I could put out a one-hit wonder song easy. I could be worth millions easy by putting out a fucking bullshit ass record.
Like Joe Budden.
Yeah, right. I'm not doing that. I'd rather my pen be celebrated.
Yeah.
On the beats, 1 a.m. may get me on a lot of these records. Take away that beat. Let's revisit bars, and then tell me who got this.
Yeah,
that's my goal of music. I just want to be
warrior mentality.
Say, yo, don't fuck with him, please. Don't do the Benny the Butcher, the RJ Payne, the fucking
RJ Payne's the truth.
The fucking Ransoms of the world. I want to be in that grouping.
Yeah,
they may not have worldwide acclaim, but I want to be in that group. Put my name with
it for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a dope elite amount of people to be around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is really, like that is an elite group. Like when people mention those cats, it's like, yeah, that motherfucker. You know, that's a compliment itself. Like, yeah, you hear him, yeah, you know that shit.
And that's work too to try to be in that circle. It's not just like I'm gonna make a song that has some auto tune on it and to mumble some words out and it's gonna be a hit. It's like you gotta work on your pen, your delivery, your fucking every fucking.
Actually, that's a bar. Fucking, I may not be in your top 5, but the barbershops is going to debate if I'm the greatest. That's all I want. That's all I want.
That's a dream that to be talked about in the, in the community. The barbershop.
I appreciate the barbershop and the stoop culture. That's why I told people when I first started NotYamanz, I'm like, this is the stoop culture of reviews. This is the barbershop talk. Like, this is the, just chilling in front of the house, bullshit and talk about music. Like, this is how music should be viewed, not on some fucking artistic grand scale in a museum bullshit. Like, no.
I'm actually about to write that bar down because that's actually great.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Get all the notes you get.
That's actually fire.
And I want 2 last questions for you. One of them, if you guys can compare yourself to an established artist, who would it be and why? And who could you see like each other rapping like?
Ooh, I like that. So make a comparison to yourself.
Yeah, like you hear Angel, like, what do you think he sounds like? Could you compare him to? Like, you sound like kind of like so and so.
Shit, I don't know.
That's a good answer.
I don't even know. Like,
wait, so you're asking us to judge each other or judge ourselves?
Both. First, give us an artist you think you like, who you think you sound like, or if you can't say that, someone that everybody's like, yo, you sound like this person.
Yeah. And then like, who do you think, 1 a.m. or vice versa sounds like? I
get some weird ass things that people say I sound like. Like literally in Watsonville for the youth event. Someone was like, sound like honey cocaine. I was like,
oh, Jesus.
I don't think I do, sir.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love honey cocaine, but I don't sound like that. I don't know.
Asian girl from Toronto. That's where you at.
with my positive music.
Right.
Really, shit, that one's hard. I don't know who I sound like in my own eyes, I guess. But for you, there's a guy named Kieran the Light.
I know who that is.
You kind of remind me of him sometimes.
Okay.
I don't know why, but do you guys know Kieran the Light?
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Okay. He's like kind of like a Christian rapper, I think. He is.
That's why.
He is. Okay. He's a Christian rapper.
That is really funny. I have a lot of Jesus jokes in my story.
Like violently. Oh, he did drop something. Let me throw that on the list.
For you, I hate saying that, but I can see honey cocaine comparisons.
Really?
Because y'all both are so little and y'all voices are so
yeah, that's why you know what I'm saying? That's all
y'all rapping and y'all so
I'm gonna revisit it now. I'm gonna go revisit
the
it.
ferocity behind what y'all saying is so crazy. Like, I definitely would give you a honey cocaine comparison.
There you go.
Okay.
In the best way possible, because before we got on here, you know how much I love honey cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's fucking fire.
No, I love her too.
So I do give you that comparison. For myself, I've heard Fabulous because of the slick punchlines.
I can see that.
I've heard Cassidy, which hurts my heart because when I was a kid, I was such a big Cassidy fan. I used to
Cassidy.
And now that he stepped into the battle arena and he's doing so bad,
oh my God,
it makes me feel like, yo.
I was rooting for him too, man. That shit sucks.
It's very funny to me, man. Him in the battle.
Myself, and this is reaching for the stars. But because of my double entendres, I would give myself Daylight or Nick Grant. If y'all ever heard of Daylight,
I heard Daylight, yeah.
Daylight's dope. So speaking of Daylight, my buddy Kairu, who I mentioned before, who's fire, he cooked Daylight on the track. Just throwing that out there. Just saying, he cooked.
Listen to Kairu wig. That dude's fucking.
Huh? What song was this on? Kairu's tape?
It was a Kairu track, yeah. And he cooked. And it was crazy.
Don't smoke, kids.
Hype about it. Yeah, I fuck with Nick Grant too. I fuck with Nick Grant heavy.
Nicotine.
Nick Grant is amazing.
Amazing. Very underrated.
And he disappeared and then all of a sudden popped back up in a fucking super group with Nick Grant, Nick Grant, Daylight, Punch from TDE. Like, how the fuck did that even happen?
Yeah, no idea. Because he had he's always been one of those artists that pops up, but he actually dropped something this year, which a solo thing this year, which I had the review in the cuff, but it's a good time.
It was a good album.
Yeah, that Loveland is a good time.
But yes, I definitely Nick Grant and Daylight is my two that I feel, me personally, just because of the double entendres in the wordplay. That's where I'm at with it.
Good shit. Yeah. All right. And just let me know. Last question for y'all is what advice would you give to someone coming up in the game? For you, Angel, somebody who wants to come into battle rapping, what's some piece of advice you would give them?
Don't be scared. That's probably the biggest issue that battle rappers have. Like, motherfuckers just choking on a big stage. They not going all the way left with their pen. No, just go full throttle. Whatever your style is, use your style.
Yep.
It makes no sense to me.
If you don't have confidence in your style, you'll lose the crowd.
There's no beat. There's no beat.
Yeah.
All you have is your words and who you are as a person.
Yep. And your presence. I mean, that's an MC. Being an MC, that's the whole master of ceremonies. That's the whole thing. And it's like these cats who think they could just do something without studying the culture. Like, students know that to be an MC, that crowd control is crucial.
We have battle rappers that do not need to be on this fucking stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have fucking Gems. We have Mr. Wavy. We have
fuck Gems though, because he's hysterical. I know he's buff now, but he's hilarious. Mr. Wavy
is just like comedy. As soon as you lose that weight, you're not funny no more. In battle rap, as soon as you get buff, for some reason it don't work for you. Some of the best battle rappers are fat and sloppy. T-Top, fucking fucking T-Top, fucking Big T, fucking he lost some weight, but he still looks sloppy.
Shotgun
Shug, fucking.
But I mean, Mr. Wavy. I think Mr. Wavy, you can't lose. But Mr. Wavy is he used to, at least when he first came out, he had crowd control.
Used to.
And I don't know what happened
with all those fake ass.
His bars never hit though. That's the thing. And once people realize he don't got no bars, then the stage presence, you got to battle.
Battle Briz Rothstein. It was a done deal.
Yeah.
That Wavy versus Briz battle is fucking.
I was there. I was at that event.
Were you really?
Yeah. And it was fucking chaotic.
So you were there with that fucking
I was there.
Girl that had that smack hat there that was reacting to all the Briz bars.
Yep. I was there for that. And I saw, I think the official downfall was Wavy was when John.
My verse. I forgot to put my verse on any list. My verse is at that event too.
Also an MC. Also an MC.
She has a whole group album with Moni Love.
Yeah, fire.
My verse is fire. But my verse's downfall is that she look as good as she do.
Yes, and no one takes it serious.
That's very depressing.
But it's also a weapon because the women she battled used that shit to kill her, which is crazy. But that's battle.
My verse battled RX at the King of the Dot shit. Same shit. Again, I was there. That was my bachelor party. My verse barred her life away. They both are very pretty girls. It gets to a point where we have to stop separating the female MC from the male MC.
Yeah.
Because when you separate the female MC, now we have to separate them by looks, by content. Okay, we don't do that for the dudes.
Nah, it should be just consistent. I mean, what's the real difference? One's a girl, one's a boy.
That's why I like when the Dot was doing the dudes versus the ladies, and it was like top tier dudes. Like Arsenal had one, Chess had one, Torrido. Those are dope because
that's the Kings vs. Queens shit. Like, there's another one coming out in a couple of days.
It's fire, and it's like we need more of that because as much as you're like, oh, the dude's gonna win with disrespectful bars, these ladies be coming to fucking kill.
Yeah, I'm counting them out.
Vixen killed DNA.
Who did fucking who did Bonnie kill at that King of the Dot event? That big ass one. It was like there was a Pat stage battle.
Oh, Bonnie killed somebody. Did Bonnie kill him or did Math Hoffa kill him? Because
yo, I'll give you that. But it was still fucking fun. Oh, it was Uno Lavos. Shout out.
Really? Uno Lavos? He's not even one Lavos. Like,
he's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious. But when he goes against women, he be cooking the soul out of him because it's funny. But she went up there and beat the dog shit out of him. Like, she went crazy, or Math went crazy, but
that's because that's because Bonnie is a nigga. Like, Bonnie is out there.
That's a fact.
Never mind. I'm not
she battled Averb too, but that didn't go too.
She battled Carter Deems too.
The GOAT.
She battled Carter Deems. That's T-Pain's favorite battle rapper.
GOAT.
That's every battle rapper's favorite battle rapper. He's in my top 3.
Killed Head Ice. Head Ice is supposed to be unbeatable.
Yeah, he did, and that battle was fantastic.
And Head Ice is Harlem. You know what I mean? He's from the town, but Head Ice needs to
he speak his own language. That's battle rap for you, but that's the beauty of battle rap. I mean, my favorite battle rapper of all time, is Chilla Jones, but it's because it's Penn. You got to give it respect. He changed battle rap.
Your favorite battle rapper is Danny Myers Light. Okay, cool.
You're see that's that's where the disrespect comes in. Because if it wasn't for Chilla, Danny Myers wouldn't even be scheming.
You know what's crazy? I give you Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones is Topanga from Boy Meets World favorite battle rapper. So I'll give you that.
Holy shit.
Crazy. He's bugging. He was supposed to be a bar guy, bro. You gotta understand.
No, that's actual fact. Topanga, what's her name? Daniel Lawrence. She actually went out when Chilla Jones won the fucking KOTD chain. Put out a whole video saying, Chilla Jones, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I mean, I love you. Like, that's actually Topanga's battle rapper.
Hey, he's the truth. He changed battle rap. I mean, if it wasn't for him, nobody would be scheming the way he did.
He chokes too much for me. That's the only issue I have with it.
That's now. I get that hurts, but Chilla was on a tear, and people they weren't understanding. He was too smart.
Okay, but everybody has a time. Charlie Clips had a time. Arsenal had a time. Everyone was on Tay-Rock for a minute. Like,
Clips is making a come. Hey, battle rap is like MMA, bro. People get knocked out, man. But Chilla Jones still has some dope ones recently too. Clips is a body bag.
Actual thing I've heard in a long time when it comes to battle rap, because MMA, everybody has a time. We was on Chuck Liddell for a minute. We was on Red Couture for a minute. We was on fucking John Jones for a minute.
Yeah.
We was on Dustin Poirier for a minute. Like,
not everyone changes the wave of things. Chilla Jones actually created a wave. Nobody schemed like him, bro. I'm telling you.
Swave Sever didn't scheme like that?
No. Who?
You're bugged out. You think Swave Sever didn't scheme?
No, absolutely not.
Crazy.
And I have fucked with Swave. Absolutely not. Nobody was. I'm telling you. Go back into the timeline. Watch Chilla Jones versus Cash Eaton. That was his first smack battle.
Okay, but that was a garbage battle.
No, it was.
That was a garbage battle.
Chilla Jones went crazy, bro. I made your lady while I'm crazy. Bro, he had a whole game that took the crowd 37 seconds to figure out. You're crazy. Please rewatch that battle. Please.
He wasn't on equal playing ground.
Huh?
How?
Chilla Jones killed that battle.
He can't.
How wasn't there even playing ground?
Underperformed.
No, but that thing is, if you listen to that battle, the crowd was all on Cash Eaton's side. You would have swore he won in the building. But
Cash
Eaton, that's still his whole career.
That was during the same time frame where people cared about your mixtape verses more than they cared about your actual battle verses.
half and half. It was about, it's like the end of that era. But that's what I'm saying. Nobody listens to Chilla, and Chilla has never missed. His pen has been crazy.
I'm only judging Chilla Jones off of his actual battles that had competition.
Bro, JC, come on.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
JC, who else did he kill? That dude that looked
that
like.
Made me stop believing in JC. Oh, B2K, Chris Stokes performing ass thing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Yeah, JC, he did B Magic. That battle was incredible. Him versus
B Magic's the only person that choked more than Chilla.
But this was a non-choking B Magic. This was during their primes. Even Chilla versus Danny Myers, Chilla versus Conceited.
No, hell no. I'm not giving. Same battle with Danny. Oh, okay. No, you said Danny, not Daylight. I was about to say.
No, but him and Daylight, that battle was crazy.
Daylight killed him off.
Not killed him. Not killed. Debatable.
That was the MK battle.
Yes, but that was also what's the name? The MK, which was wild. But Chilla had mad crazy schemes that battle.
Yeah. Every round.
And then who else? He murdered the Saga. I won't give him the Saga, but yo, Daylight Chilla. I'm telling you, that battle is it's a classic.
Did you really bring up the Saga and all this shit?
Nah, no, we gonna erase the Saga. We gonna
Han Solo himself, like
yo, he did. He ruined his own career. But I'm telling you, man, Chilla was that dude, man. Chilla is nice.
I'm not giving you that Daylight one. I'm not doing that.
That battle is a classic.
Okay, so your favorite battle rapper is Mr. Debatable or Mr. I Got Edge.
No, the reason he's my favorite battle rapper is because all these battles he won is just people don't listen to him because his voice. But on paper, just like you said, you remove the beats from those songs and you think you got it. You remove all the bullshit of the hype of the crowd. I promise you, Chilla is not lost. Unless he choke, he is not lost.
Chilla is a rapper. Don't get me wrong. Chilla deserves to be in the top 20.
Fire.
But he is not.
Number one.
No, hell no.
Number one.
So Chilla's better than B Dot. Chilla's better than Gucci.
He's a million times better than B Dot. Let's throw B Dot all the way out.
No, you were fucked up for that. You're fucked up.
Trash.
You're fucked up with that.
Trash. I like to rap really fast because I read a lot of books and I'm gonna spit a lot of that shit, even though I don't follow it, because one day I'm gonna be a gang member and then this battle rap, I'm gonna actually talk to you about the book. That's how I battle rap with B-rap. No, get B Dot the fuck.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. But this is why I love battle rap. This is why I love battle rap. Because the fans become battle rappers.
Yeah.
Debatables and shit. You're not gonna disrespect B Dot the guy like that.
Trash.
First of all,
trash.
So you like Lux?
Lux is the GOAT.
How can you like Lux and not like B Dot?
Because B Dot is a copy of him. I hate clones.
There needs to be somebody for every generation. B Dot is just the Lux of our generation.
No one's. B Dot did not shift any culture. B Dot came. He got popular because he told a white boy about black culture, and it got viral, and that's it.
So before you think, you like Mook? Are you a Mook fan?
No, but I respect what he did for the culture.
Okay.
I respect what he did because when it comes to Dot Mob, K-Shine was out here going crazy when they were coming up.
Even in Dot Mob, you got K-Shine, fucking Rock, fucking Daylight, like Rex before Rex became.
But I respect Mook. I respect Mook for what he's done.
Fucking Dot Mob. T-Rex is the oldest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life that ended up joining the gang.
Fact.
How do you become a Crip at 45 years old?
At 45 years old. That's a damn
scary line right there. All right, so 1 a.m. now.
Sorry, that's battle rap. That's me with battle rap. I love battle rap. I'm sorry.
That was a cool ass. That could be a clip right there.
What's going
so what advice can you give artists coming into the game, or what advice in general you want to give to artists out there?
Started.
Like what? Advice. Okay, if you're an artist and you do not have a USB on you with your music, if you don't have your music on your phone, if you don't have live versions and shit, you need to get your ass to the store, get a USB, put your music on there, always have, or get a cloud or whatever, put your music on it, have your music on you at all times, be ready to perform at all times. respect your engineers, respect your producers, pay them what they deserve because they're mixing your shitty ass song. If you're fire, and that's different, but if you are, you got to know what your rank is, okay?
But don't tell them shit either. Let them tell you what they're telling you while you're recording with them.
Yes. Listen to feedback, okay?
Yep.
He's backing up. Listen to feedback. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't act like you know it all.
Facts.
Don't worry about anything outside. Like listen to what, you know, I don't know. Maybe not, but
no,
go a different route. I was gonna say listen to your circle, but maybe not.
Yeah, don't do that.
Question everything. How about that? Question yourself and question your circle.
Yeah. You saw that something recently happened right now, you know?
I've spent a lot of time with this person making this album. Like, we have a studio together in Santa Cruz now. So, like, we spend a lot of time. When she gets into this bag, it's always shocking to me because I met you off of something completely different. Like, you're the most positive, happy-go-lucky person I've ever met in the world.
Oh, man.
I'm so fucking fire because you are in your bag. You are talking on this shit. Like, the way she says bitch just accentuates certain things.
Dr. Dre in the studio.
Man.
Facts. You need that.
Yeah, I've worked with her before.
Wait. I have one more thing.
There we go.
Now that I am running a studio, when you go to a studio, the studio is not responsible for you to get your stems, for them to back up your stems. You come as an artist ready to get your stems.
Yep.
If they're a nice studio, they'll have a backup of your stems, but it's your responsibility as an artist. That's your product. That's what you're coming to the studio to pay for.
Yeah.
Those are your stems. Always have a freaking drive on you if you can.
Yeah.
It's been horror stories of people just sitting in whatever and you figure it out and it's like, fuck. Oh, you have my stems? Dog, like, I don't know you.
Go to the studio once a year and they're like, yo, you got that track we last did? It's like you weren't here.
Yeah, like, dude,
what am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah, if you go to like legit studios in LA, they do not have your stems.
There's so many people coming in to be storing everyone's shit in archives. Come on now.
Nah, hell no.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Go ahead.
Since y'all asked us, who are y'all top 5 favorite MCs right now?
Okay. I'll go first. Pac, Biggie, Method Man. I'll throw in Woody and Mike Shinoda.
Hey, Woody.
Nice. Shinoda in there.
Linkin Park Mike Shinoda?
Huh?
Yeah, Linkin Park Mike Shinoda.
Yeah. Don't Fort Minor. You already know.
So for me, I like to mix up my top 5 as far as like from categories and shit like that. But I think my favorite pen in hip hop, Lupe Fiasco. Favorite all around. Nas is
I can't put him on the list. Lupe is.
I have to. His pen is crazy to me. His me is always Lupe, and I know what he did to Royce. It hurts sometimes to think.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I get it. But I would say Lupe, Nas, Big Daddy Kane definitely changed my whole existence. Huge De La Soul fan.
Yes.
And Tribe Called Quest, like Q-Tip, Tribe Called Quest, like everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's
a fire list.
That's my list. You know what I'm saying? That's like my for now, you know. But that's you listen to what I run up mostly. That's what's going to be on there. And then honorable mention, Odyssey is one of my favorite rappers.
Ooh.
I got to throw him on there because he's one of the artists that, like, if I had to compare the type of vibe that I kind of put out there musically, is kind of his level of like.
So we definitely have to put out for anyone watching Odyssey with an eye. This.
Yep. With an eye.
Let's make that clear.
Yep.
No, that's a fucking.
Yeah, honorable mention for me. I'll put Joe Budden on there.
Oh yeah. He's only not on my list now because of how hard he will fight you to tell you he's not a rapper anymore. And that's why he's off my list, because how much he pisses me off.
Bro, you had some of the best verse. Truth or Truth was one of the most heartfelt.
Insane.
He's one of the most relatable, dopest lyric artists out there, man.
Medicated.
Yeah.
Character assassinated all these times. A masquerade hard headed. If it was on my mind, I had to say it. Tongue of the devil, Pittsburgh. If it hurt, I had to. Oh, come on, man.
Insane. Absolutely insane. For this guy to just just roll with this whole podcast wave and I'm not a rapper anymore and do all this petty bird shit. It's like, come on, bro, cut it out. You taking that from
the reason why I fuck with Stack so much.
I love how we were talking about that earlier too. Right before we went on, we were talking about that. The podcast like ruined it. It was like,
yeah, bro, it ruined him. Like that shit. Even that shit that recently, the whole Slaughterhouse shit, it just makes me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
so
me
mad.
That was closest you ever been to coming back into rapping though. That was fucking like, oh, please rap.
John, if I can unzip this file, I will send you that Glass House album. That shit is amazing. They need to put that out. They need to put that out. If Crooked and Joel really feel how they feel and they want to sign away their rights, let Joe and Royce put out Glass House.
Yeah,
because that album is fucking
like do it for the fans.
Yeah, the fans want it. That's a big priority.
Rotation, like that's an amazing fucking album.
I can imagine. I can fucking imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I loved the Joel Crooked shit. Like, give it to us. You know what I'm saying? The whole drama and the pettiness and the fucking, that whole bullshit. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, they kind of weak for that. That whole rollout. All four of them, they weak for that.
All four of them. Like y'all 4 grown men acting like this. Cut it out.
Royce, man.
Like, oh, I'm being safe. Here's the white flag. I'm Royce. I'm trying to be justified. Like, come on, cut it out.
I just want to work with Eminem. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, we do need to like to wake Em up. Just to wake Em up, we need a Bad Meets Evil 2 because I don't want to be by himself. I don't want to get Em by himself no more because whatever he's doing by himself, he thinks is fire.
I know.
Like, every time they're together, it's mind blowing, crazy.
Yeah. That's all. I've been saying this for years. I'm like, Em just needs to be around black folks again.
Yeah. Put some do-rag on and put some sweatsuit on. That's all he needs.
If he's with wasn't it Denine Porter? Man, fuck that whole shit up. Denine got a song out called Never Say. Favorite song right now.
I'm here for that.
Anybody that's a single father or anybody that's a father in general that has a baby mama and they're going through some type of issue, that song is our anthem. That shit is amazing.
Hey, here we go. We need that. That's the music. That's the music I like. That relatable shit. But now we go with the questions. Yo, we appreciate y'all truly, man. This was fucking super. Love talking hip hop. Before we sign y'all off and shit, let everybody know where to find y'all, the pages, the hip hop talk, all that good stuff. Let people know where to go.
Okay.
Yeah, way more than mine.
I'll just keep it simple. Best way to get in contact with me or find me is iam1am.com. All my socials are there. All my music's there. One-stop shop. iam1am.com. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That's what it's supposed to be. Make it easy.
For me, Angel_4pillars. That's the Instagram. If there's any other social media platform that comes out, that's it. My Instagram is maybe a week old. So
starting fresh.
Hey, there you go. Don't get banned. Don't call people birds.
Don't be like us, man.
Don't call people birds. But yeah, yo, man.
That's always going to be part of my vocabulary. I don't understand why motherfuckers getting taken down for that.
It's crazy.
People are soft.
But either way, yo, truly appreciate y'all. This was super fucking dope. I love getting my hip hop talk on. Clearly, that's why I got the podcast thing going because it's fun.
Of course.
Shout out to Necklace for just always putting me on to dope artists, dope music, and shit like that. Yes, and yo, 1 a.m. Like I always say, we gonna work, but not
me know.
Be ready, man. Let her know.
But yo, again, man, truly appreciate y'all. This was super dope. I'm gonna let y'all know next Wednesday. Wednesday, not tomorrow. The other one. That's when this is dropping. Let the live cook a little bit so people can still watch it and shit. But either way, I'm gonna let y'all know we're gonna get people to listen to it and let us know when the new shit drop. Y'all sold it to me.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I really like
sold it. You know,
I like the contrast, so I'm already here for it. And now knowing the background of battle rap and all that, I'm here for it. Like I'm a fan. I'm a fan already. I'm hyped already. So if it's whack, I'm gonna be very upset.
Now, the two solid MCs here, they're going to put out the dopest shit you want to hear this year. Don't even fucking trip.
So that means we can't review it, but we will check it out.
Yeah, I'll fucking 10 out of 10.
I want y'all to review it and let me know if it's fucking garbage.
That's what we got the tea for. We spread it out.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah, we got y'all. But yo, again, truly appreciate y'all. Peoples who joined up, we are signing off. I hope y'all have a good one. I'm fucking exhausted. Peace out, y'all.
Yay.